Welcome. Today I want to introduce you to Libby, the one-tap reading app from your library. So let's get started.
Meet Libby, the free one-tap reading app from your library. With Libby, you can borrow free ebooks and digital audiobooks from your library. All you need is a library card. When you open Libby for the first time, she'll help you find your library. Then, you can explore your library's collection and borrow titles or place holds instantly. On your shelf, you'll find all your loans and holds, as well as any titles you've tagged. Loans are automatically downloaded for offline use when you're on Wi-Fi. If you're using mobile data, you can stream titles until you're on Wi-Fi. Your loans are returned automatically on their due dates, so you never need to worry about late fees. Tap Manage Loan to see more options for each title, like returning early. Tap a title to open it and start reading. If you belong to a library in the United States, you'll see the option to send most ebooks to Kindle or to start reading in Libby. Use the bottom navigation to switch between your shelf, your library, and your current read. In the Libby menu, you can add a library, change your app settings, get help, and more. Download Libby to start borrowing today. Happy reading!
So Libby is a free app where you can download electronic books and digital audiobooks from your public library. You can stream books using your Wi-Fi or your mobile data, or you can download them for offline use and read them anytime, anywhere, without the need for an internet connection. All you need to get started is a library card. The Libby application is available for all traditional desktop and laptop computers, but most people use the Libby app on their tablet or smartphone. For purposes of today, I'm going to give you the demo on my iPad. So in order to get started, you need to first download the Libby app from either the Apple App Store, or if you're on an Android device, you would download the app using the Google Play app on your device. The Libby app is free from both stores. You would go to the App Store, search for Libby by typing in the word Libby. You're going to get to a page that looks like this. You're simply going to tap on the Get button, and the app will download for you. It may ask you for a password, your Apple ID password, or your fingerprint, depending on how your device is set up. If you need more information or want to learn more about how to download apps, be sure to check out my two-part video on how to download apps. So when you download the app and open it up for the first time, this is what you're going to see. And I'll just walk you through these steps here. So the first question it asks you is, do you have a library card? And you're going to tap on yes. Then it's going to ask you if it can search for the library that is nearest you. You tap on Find Libraries Near Me. It will next ask you to use your location services on your iPad. This allows them to find the library nearest you. So I tap on Yes, use my location. It then will ask you, is it okay if Libby accesses your location? And you tap on Allow. On this screen, you have three choices to find the library that you want. Since I want to find a particular one near me, I'm going to tap on I'll search for a library. So I tap on that. It brings up the map and the library nearest me and my location. So I tap on the library on my location. It brings up Monroe County Library System, which is the one nearest me, which is the one I want. So I tap, yes, this is my library. Then you are basically in the app itself, and you are now connected to the Monroe County Library System. But we still have to enter our library card, and in the upper right corner, there is the little Libby logo. You're going to tap on that. It's going to open up a side menu, and you're going to tap on Add a Library Card. I'm going to enter the library card details, so I tap there. I tap on where it asks me to enter my card number, which is going to be on the back of my library card. I type in that information. I tap Sign In, and I am good to go. From here, I can just tap in the upper right on Hide. That will move that menu over, and I am ready to go. Okay, so from here, I'm going to give you a live demo using my app from my iPad itself. As you can see, we're on my iPad now, and I just have to thumb through my pages of apps to find my Libby app. There it is, right there. So I go ahead and tap on it to open it up, and when I do, it automatically brings me right to the section of the app called Shelf. This section is basically my bookshelf. It will tell me if I have any books on loan, any books on hold. I'm currently reading Misery by Stephen King, and it says that right there. And also I have a large circle with the cover of the book in there. So if I want to open up that book, I can simply tap on the book, and it brings me to where I left off. I just tap on the screen, and then I can just swipe my finger like I would any other book, left to right, to go forward or backward in the book. You'll notice when I tap the screen, I have tools and options along the top and along the bottom as well. And when I tap the screen again, they go away. And that sometimes can be a little confusing because you're like, okay, where are the tools? How do I get out of here? So I tap the screen, and I've got these tools in the upper right-hand corner. I can bookmark a page. I can check out any bookmarks or highlights that I have made in the book. I can change the size of the font if I want to by tapping on that. I can, under this icon, which is a little magnifying glass, that is the search icon, and I can tap on that and search for any particular words or phrases that appear in the book, and I can get to a particular chapter very, very quickly. And if I want to break the book into 2 columns, I can also read it like that as well. Again, tap the screen to get back to where I was. I'm going to go back and change that to a single column. There we go. And as you can see, I've got my chapters. It tells me what page I'm currently on, and so on. If I want to get back, I just simply tap on the back button in the upper left, and I'm back to my shelf. When I'm back in the shelf section, I can also, from here, go to the library itself. So in the lower left-hand corner, it says library. So I give that a tap. And what comes up, it shows the library system that I belong to. In this case, it's the Monroe County Library here in Rochester, New York. And I can just kind of go through here and just kind of see what's currently hot or trending in the library right now in terms of books. I can scroll through and I can look at popular books, and I can also search by genre. So if I love mysteries or another genre, I can simply tap on that genre and get to there quickly. But what I want to do is I want to scroll back up to the top, and I want to go up to the search bar up here at the top, and I want to search for a particular author. So I tap where it says search, my keyboard pops up, it shows me recent searches that I have done. In this case, I want to search for an author that I'm very interested in, and his name is Malcolm Gladwell. And you can see all I have to do is just type in the first couple of letters of the author's name or the book title or whatever it is, and it will come up. So I'm going to tap on Malcolm Gladwell, and it's going to bring up all the books that are available at my library for the books that he has written. Now, I'm not too much of a reader. I actually enjoy audiobooks, and that's one of the nice benefits with the Libby app is you can get an audiobook. So you can see right here, this most recent book comes in both book form as well as audio form. So I'm going to tap on the book, and it shows me a little bit more detail about the book itself. It tells me the author, gives me a little write-up, a little description about what the book is about. At the bottom, it also shows more of his books. So I had previously placed this book on hold, and I basically gave up after a while because it's a very popular book, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back on hold. I'm going to tap where it says place hold. And it says here, if you place a hold on this title, it should be ready for you to borrow into 23 weeks. So I'm going to put it on hold anyway. It confirms that I'm going to put it on hold, that it's going to take possibly up to 23 weeks. I'm going to tap on place hold, and now I have this book on hold back on my bookshelf. So I'm going to hit my back button right up here to go back. I'm going to hit it again, and I'm going to hit it one more time, and I'm back here to what I would call kind of the home page of the library section. If I go back down here and tap on shelf, and I go and tap on holds, it shows me the books that I have on hold. I'll go back to shelf, and I'll do one more book search. Let's go back to library, and let's go back to search, and you know what, let's go back to Malcolm Gladwell. Doesn't matter who you type in, or again, you can search by author, title, genre, whatever it is that you want to search by. So let's go back to Malcolm Gladwell. I tap on his name, and again, I can kind of scroll down and see what other books are available. Looks like all of them are, oh, no, wow, they're all on hold. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of randomly pick one here. We'll go down here to Dave Hill. I have no idea who this is, but we're just going to click on it for an example. So I'm going to tap on it. Again, shows me information about this book. If I'm interested, it's ready to borrow. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on borrow. Tells me here I have one book on hold, one book on loan. That's the Stephen King book I'm reading. And then I can just tap on borrow. It's going to put that book on my iPad so I can read it. Okay, a little check mark. I'm going to go back. And let's go back right to my shelf here. So I'm going to tap right on shelf. Okay, I'm currently reading this book, but I also have this book on loan. So as you can see, it's really easy to use Libby. It's very, very convenient. Audiobooks, magazines, you name it, you can find it at your local library, and it's pretty easy to use. when the book that you put on hold is available, you'll receive an email notification from your library. You simply just tap on that email to open it up. It will tell you what book is available, and then you can just go to your Libby app, go to the holds section, and tap on it and begin your book. And if you have notifications set up on your phone, you can receive a notification from the Libby app itself, as well as a Gmail notification. So, some frequently asked questions. You can use a Kindle. Again, I'm using an iPad for demonstration purposes, but if you prefer reading on your Kindle, Libby can send your library books to your Kindle. And you can keep track of your reading in a history section in the activity tab of your Libby app. You can also sample any book as well. So if you don't want to download the entire book and you just want to get a little sample, maybe 30 pages or so, that also allows you to do that. You can also sign into multiple libraries with one or more library cards. So I have a few people who have a library card from the New York City Public Library, and they have 2 cards, and they have a Libby app that allows them to use both libraries. That's it. Thanks for joining me. I hope you learned something new. I think you will agree that the Libby app is pretty easy to use. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get notified when I have new videos up. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Before I wrap up today's video, I would like to tell you about the wonderful folks over at Lifespan. Lifespan provides information, guidance, and more than 30 services for older adults and their caregivers in the Rochester, New York, and Monroe County area. If you are over 60 and have questions, concerns, or need assistance, please call Lifespan at 585-244-8400 or visit their website, lifespan-roch.org. If you need more information on group or private in-home instruction, please visit my website at DanielTEaches.com, or you can call me at 585-902-8450 or email me at daniel@danielteaches.com.